morning, I am Praram Vadahal. Let's begin with the main stories. The government fails to amend required laws within today's deadline. Majority of the drafts for these laws are still under consideration. Malnutrition, mostly recorded in the rural parts of far western region, witnessed in the urban areas of Tarai too. The number of child mortality due to malnutrition at an alarming high. China accuses two Canadians of spying as tensions grow over the possible extradition of a Hawaii executive to the US. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says his government is very concerned. And Borussia Dortmund take on Tottenham Hotspurs in the second leg pre-quarter-final match of the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid play against Ajax. Let us now begin with the latest national political update. There are still more than a dozen laws yet to be amended, which should have been done within the first year of the convening of the federal parliament. Majority of the drafts for these laws are still in consideration at the parliament and might not be approved as the deadline expires today. Meanwhile, the Law Ministry is still preparing a draft for 18 of the bills for amendment. According to a spokesperson for Ministry for Law, Dhanaraj Giwali, 26 of the drafts are awaiting review from various ministries, while 25 other bills are in consideration at the Parliament. The government had pledged to use its first year in formulation of laws and amendment of those that need to be changed. However, the government busied itself in staff adjustment and transfer issues. It might be recalled that prior to this, the government had breached the constitutional regulation to approve the law for fundamental rights at the 11th hour. The decision had met with widespread criticism and has hinted at similar scenario in future as well. The Nepal Army celebrated its Establishment Day function as Army Day yesterday. A special Army Day celebrations were held at the Army Ground to Dikhil to celebrate the occasion. President Bidyadevi Bhandari, Vice President Nanda Bahadur Pun, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, among others, attended the special function as the army men presented stunts that included free-fall jumps and paragliding. Likewise, various army arms and ammunition were also displayed during the function yesterday. Meanwhile, Kantipur television SD reporter Ramesh Thamala and camera person Binod Kozu received a token of appreciation from the Chief of Army for their coverage of the Taplejung helicopter incident last week that claimed the lives of 7, including late Tourism Minister Ravindra Adhikari. 6 journalists received the token of appreciation from the Army Chief in recognition of their contributions for the coverage of the incident. Malnutrition that was mostly only recorded in the most rural parts of far western region has been witnessed in the urban areas of Tarai region as well of recent. Many children from the far western region have suffered from diseases due to malnutrition, while the number of child mortality is also high. Based on the data of the Sudur Paschim Province Directive, the region is at high risk of malnutrition. There were 3,202 children suffering from malnutrition last year, while in the first 6 months of the ongoing fiscal year, 900 children have been declared as suffering from acute malnutrition. Kailali had 1,009 children suffering from malnutrition last year. Meanwhile, the government has established a nutrition reinstatement centers at Kailali, Kanchanpur and Dodaldhura. Geeta Bista Nutrition Center
2 वर्षभित्रको बच्चालाई 60-40 मा राख्ने 60% दूधमा राख्ने भने 40% अरु सन्तुलित आहारहरु खानाहरुमा राख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ र 2 वर्ष भन्दा माथि र 5 वर्ष भन्दा मुनिको बच्चालाई हामीले चाहिँ 40-60 मा राखेर 40% दूधमा राख्ने र 60% चाहिँ हजुरको खानामा राख्ने गरेका छौं.
The infant mortality rate caused by malnutrition and other diseases in Sudur Paschim Province is increasing at an alarming rate. As per the data in the province's health directive, 1,035 children have lost their lives in the past 3 years alone due to malnutrition and diseases.
अब पहिला 6 महिना अगाडि बच्चाको आमाको दुध राम्रोसँग खाइरहेको थियो. अब 6 महिनापछि थप खानामा अब एन्जियोताको जस्तो टाइम मिलाउन सकेनन्. अब बच्चा सुत्या छ भनेर आफ्नै काम भ्याउने गर्ने भयो. त्यही भएर अब समय नमिलाएर यस्तो भएको बच्चा.
According to medical doctors, malnutrition is increasing in the rural hilly regions due to the lack of nutritious foods, while junk food is the major reason in case of Tarai. Doctors have also cited the decreasing practice of breastfeeding as a reason for growing malnutrition among infants.
ग्रामीण भेगमा चाहिँ तपाईको चेतनाको कमी, पोषण चाहिँ कुन कुराहरू चाहिँ पोषिलो खानेकुरा हो त्यो कुरा चाहिँ थाहा नपाउने, ब्यालेन्स डाइट भन्ने सन्तुलन आहार कसरी बनाउने त त्यो कुराको त्यो मात्रामा चाहिँ चेतनाको कमी हुनु र सहरतिर आएर चाहिँ आमाहरूले चाहिँ अथवा चाहिँ गार्जियनहरूले चाहिँ पर्याप्त मात्रामा चाहिँ आफ्नो बच्चाहरूलाई चाहिँ समय दिन नसक्नु.
It should be understood that aids and availability of health centers alone is not enough to maintain children nutrition. It is necessary to make the general public aware in making use of available food grains that can be turned into nutritious food for children. Moving on, the government has begun collecting data of transactions of the liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) dealers to avoid black marketing of cooking gas. The Department of Industries, Commerce and Consumers' Rights Protection has begun collecting data on procurement and sales of cooking gas in Kathmandu and Banepa. The department is making preparations to file cases under the Black Marketing Act against those found charging higher price from consumers by creating a virtual shortage. Saying that the Nepal Oil Corporation had provided the gas businesses with surplus requirement this month, the department has said that there is no reason for a shortage and has also urged consumers not to stock gas cylinders. The government intensified its monitoring after the gas traders began spreading rumors of shortage with the demand of increase in commission. The Kosi Zonal Transport Management Office at Itahari Sunsari is usually most known for financial irregularities and weak management, among others. In this context, we had asked the service seekers at the Kosi Zonal Transport Management Office, how do they find their services? Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
मान्छेहरु क्यूमा धेरै हुन्छ, मान्छेहरुको जनसंख्या चापले गर्दाखेरि धेरै अप्ठ्यारो हुन्छ काम गर्न.
सारै ढिला सुस्ती लाग्यो मलाई त. हामी 11 बजे आइसकेको, अहिले 2 बजिसक्यो, जस्ताको त्यस्तै छ, खोइ कामै भएको छैन, सारै नै ढिलो लाग्यो मलाई त.
एकदमै ढिला सुस्ती छ. यहाँ तपाईको जनताहरूले पाए तपाईको यो सेवा सुविधाहरू सहज ढंगले लिन नसक्ने त्यस्तो समस्याहरू छ सर यहाँनिर. फेरि यो तपाईको कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि यहाँ आफूले आएर सरासरी काम गर्न सकिँदैन, बीचमा बिचौलियाहरूलाई यहाँ प्रयोग गर्नुपर्ने हुँदो रहेछ सर. अनि उनीहरूले एकदमै धेरै महँगो रकमहरू वसुल्ने त्यस्तो समस्याहरू छ.
सुस्त भयो, अलिक सेवाग्राहीहरूलाई मार नपर्ने खालको भयो, टाइममा भइदिने, मान्छेहरू कहाँबाट आउनु पर्या हुन्छ. त्यसो हुनाले गर्दा टोकन सिस्टम प्रणाली लागू गरिदिएदेखि एकदम उचित हुन्थ्यो भन्ने मलाई लाग्छ.
सेवाग्राही अगाडि बसिरा हुन्छन्, उनीहरू आफ्नो काममा मस्त हुन्छन्, कोहीसँग फोनमा बोलिरा हुन्छन्, हाम्रो डकुमेन्ट्स एकातिर हुन्छ, उनीहरूको काम साथीभाइ आफन्तहरूसँग बोलिरा हुन्छन्. यस्तो ढिला सुस्ती छ, वाक्क लाग्छ त्यहाँ जाँदाखेरि.
एउटा हामीले सानो कर तिर्नु पर्यो भने पनि अर्कालाई पैसा नखाइ अर्काको आफू स्वयं गर्न नसक्ने अवस्था छ. यसलाई चाहिँ एकदम पारदर्शी ढङ्गले हामीले आफै उपभोक्ताले आफ्नो लागि हामी आफैले कर तिर्न सक्ने वातावरण बनाइनु पर्छ.
दलालहरू मात्रै भेटिन्छ, अनि अब यो टोकन सिस्टम निकाल्दियो भने राम्रो हुन्थ्यो, आफैले गर्न पाएको भने राम्रो हुन्थ्यो. अरूलाई पैसा खुवाउनु के अरे 150 खुवाउनु भन्दा आफैले गरेको त्यो 150 त बस्थ्यो.
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, why has the government's effort in eradicating malnutrition failed? Your options are A, weak initiatives, B, poverty, and C, lack of public awareness. The voting is on. You can type NWS, select your option A, B or C, and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. With this, let us move on to the sports news.
Sports news.
After repeated changes in dates, the 8th National Games is to be held between the 29th of March to the 13th of April. According to the Member Secretary for National Sports Council, Keshav Besta, the National Games will kick off on the 29th of March. However, the official inauguration will be held either on the 6th or the 8th of April. The tournament matches will be held in Nepalganj of Province 5 along with Dang, Kapilvastu, Rupandehi and Bardia. A total of 3 departmental teams, 7 provincial and a team of non-residential Nepalese will contest in the tournament. The total number of participants will be around 7,000 and President Vidyadevi Bhandari is to inaugurate the tournament. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli is to officially conclude the tournament. 7 team games will start on the first day of the tournament that includes women's football, handball, cricket, basketball and volleyball. Nepalganj will host the most number of games. The estimated budget for the tournament is 450 million rupees. The tournament was initially slated for the 7th of December last year. However, due to the delay in construction of infrastructures, it was postponed several times. The National Sports Council is determined to organize the tournament from 29th of March as 90% of the construction of infrastructures have already completed. Now, the craze for cricket in Chitwan has picked up in recent time. The journey of homeboy Sandeep Lamichhane from Chitwan's Champachor to foreign leagues has drawn many young boys into cricket. The Champachor is the same ground where Sandeep started his early cricket days. Sandeep is now an almost established cricketer in international scene as he has made an impact with his leg break bowling in a number of T20 franchise leagues he has regularly featured in. The praise gained by Sandeep has really acted as a great inspiration for local cricketers in Chitwan, if not across the country.
जब कोही प्लेयर राम्रो लेभल खेलिरहेछ भने चाहिँ आफूलाई नि फिल हुन्छ हामी त्यो लेभल जान सक्छौं भन्ने र दाइ खेलिराख्दाखेरि हामीलाई नि अलि फिल हुन्छ कि हामी नि खेल्न सक्छौं भन्ने फिल हुन्छ.
Despite cricket's popularity is growing among the youngsters, in the absence of good coaches and proper infrastructure, the cricket standard has not gained the desired height. Cricket enthusiasts in Chitwan are of the opinion that more regular matches and proper ground alone can give rise to emergence of new cricketers.
युवाहरुमा राम्रो क्रेज आइरहेको छ. यदि अब यही युवाहरुलाई चाहिँ हामीले समेटेर राम्रो चाहिँ भविष्य गराउन सक्यो भने भोलि भनौं चितवनको क्रिकेट धेरै नै माथि जान्छ. तर यसमा चाहिँ सबभन्दा ठूलो पहल गर्नुपर्ने कुरा के भने नि खेलाडीहरूले एक्सपोजरहरु पाउनु पर्यो. एक्सपोजरको भन्नको मतलब के हुन्छ टुर्नामेन्टहरु हुनु पर्यो. जस्तै यस्तै किसिमको भन्दा यो न राम्रो टुर्नामेन्टहरु हुनुपर्छ.
Meanwhile, with Nepalese cricketers bagging laurels in international tournaments, the government too has started to prioritize cricket in recent time. The Bharatpur metropolis too has started showing its interest towards cricket as the metropolis has started its cooperation in different cricket tournaments hosted in Chitwan.
अहिले पछिल्लो चरण यो क्रिकेटको अलिकति बढी चार्मिङ छ हैन. आम युवा खेलाडीहरुमा खेल मध्ये पनि क्रिकेट प्रति सबैको आकर्षण जो बढेको छ. यसलाई मध्यनजर गरेर महानगरपालिकाले खेलकुदको क्षेत्रलाई छुट्याएको बजेट अन्तर्गतबाट हामीले अलि प्राथमिकतामै राखेर क्रिकेट खेललाई अलि प्रमोसन हामीले गर्न खोजिराखेका छौं.
Along with Sandeep, cricketers of the likes of Nishal Pandey, Dipesh Shrestha, Sushil Khadel, Akash Thapa are all the product of Champachor in Chitwan. The 16th edition of Mayor's Chitwan Cup had also given exposure to the local talent in Chitwan. There is a call for more such tournaments to identify raw talent who through proper guidance can do the nation proud in the long run. And now before we wrap up, here's a look at the top stories one more time. The government fails to amend required laws within today's deadline. Majority of the drafts for these laws are still under consideration. Malnutrition mostly recorded in the rural parts of our western region witnessed in the urban areas of Tarai as well. The number of child mortality due to malnutrition at an alarming high. China accuses two Canadians of spying as tensions grow over the possible extradition of a Huawei executive to the US. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says his government is very concerned. And Borussia Dortmund take on Tottenham Hotspur in the second leg pre-quarter final match of the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid play against Ajax. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.